Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought it would be fun to compare two lip oils for you guys. I feel like so many good ones have been coming out lately, and these have been two of my favorites that I've tried in the recent times, I guess. So I wanted to compare them, see which one is more worth it, which one I recommend. So before we get started, please give this video a thumbs up for me, and please subscribe to my channel, guys. Join the family. Don't miss out on 3 videos a week. Please make sure you're subscribed. But if you want to see me compare these two, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay guys, like I said, we are comparing, I don't know if you would call this like drugstore versus high-end, because I wouldn't say Summer Fridays is like high-end, but I guess like when comparing the two price-wise and everything, you could kind of say that. So we're gonna compare a lip oil that's on like a little bit of a pricier side versus a drugstore lip oil and see which one I think is more worth it. So I have both of them pulled up on their websites for you, and I'm gonna read some details. So first one I have is the Summer Fridays Dream Lip Oil for moisturizing sheer coverage. It goes for $26. It's 0.15 ounces, and then I have all 4 shades of this, but for today I'm using Rosewood Nights. It's their darkest shade. It's beautiful. And then the highlights say recyclable packaging, clean at Sephora, high shine finish, plumping, good for dryness, hydrating. A plush lip oil that glides on like a dream to deliver high shine tint and intense hydration. And then it says this lip oil has non-sticky formula that nourishes lips with a blend of 9 moisturizing oils for long-lasting softness and shine. And it has a vegan oil complex and vitamin E. And then the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. I have this one in the shade Honey Talks. There is more of a shade range, a little bit more for the e.l.f. There's 7 shades versus 4 for the Summer Fridays. This one is, or sorry, the e.l.f. one is 0.25 ounces versus the 0.15 ounces for Summer Fridays. And this one goes for $8. So that's $8 versus $26. That's like more than a third less of the price, with more product and more of a shade range. So far, e.l.f. is sounding a little bit more appealing. And then the summary here says, vegan, cruelty-free, nourish and hydrate your lips while enhancing your pout's natural glow with e.l.f. Cosmetics Addicting Glow Reviver Lip Oil. The non-sticky formula imbues your pout with a sheer tint of color and glass-like shine while boosting your lips' natural hue. And then I don't see any specific like ingredients that it's highlighting. So I guess we'll see how they feel on the lips. So as far as packaging goes, obviously I'm gonna say Summer Fridays wins for packaging, because the e.l.f., it's cute, but it's like, it feels plasticky and it doesn't feel like the best quality. The Summer Fridays one just looks like it's like more luxurious, a little bit pricier. So I love the Summer Fridays packaging. Obviously it's a winner for that, but let's see what's inside of the packaging. So here is the applicator for Summer Fridays, and I'm gonna do a little swatch on the back of my hand just so we could see like pigment and shine next to each other. I love the huge doe foot applicator. It just feels really sturdy in your hands, and it's just really, really nice. Sorry, I think I have cat hair on my face. And then the e.l.f. also has a big applicator. I wouldn't say it's like as big, or I guess I would. The e.l.f. one is a little bit wider. Oh, okay. e.l.f. is a little bit wider, but let me see. Okay, just putting it on the back of my hand, the e.l.f. one feels a little bit stickier than the Summer Fridays one did, and I felt like I had to go through a couple times to get like the pigment. The Summer Fridays is definitely more pigmented. Like when you see them in the bottle like this, they both look like they're gonna be pretty dark. But when I swatched both, obviously they're both sheer, but Summer Fridays definitely has more pigment to it than the e.l.f. one does. It's like a literal just like wash of like the slightest bit of color. So we are gonna see once I put this on my lips. So I'm gonna do e.l.f. first, and then I'll put on Summer Fridays, and I'll show you guys in between like what they look like, and then we'll talk like first thoughts, details, what I like more about whatever one, and then I'll let you know which one's more worth it. So let's apply both of these and then we will talk. Okay guys, here is the e.l.f. lip oil first. So I really love how this feels on my lips. I will say it's a little bit on the thicker side. It doesn't feel like a gloss or anything like that. Like, it's not sticky, but it is a little bit on the thicker side for like a lip oil. I feel like it feels a little bit more like a gloss than an oil without the stickiness of a gloss. But it's not as thin as like an oil would be, if that makes any sense. And then as you can see for color, it's really beautiful, but it's very sheer for color. Like, if you want something that's gonna get you a little more pigment, this is not gonna be it. And I did like layer a little bit on top too, and I still just got like the tiniest hint of color. Like, it's very sheer. Just in case you guys are wanting something with a little more color, this might not be it. Like, I feel like this would be so beautiful on its own as a topper on top of another lip product. Like, it looks so beautiful, but it is very sheer at the same time, and it's very high shine. Like, I love how shiny my lips look when I have this on. Like, I'm obsessed with the look of this. For me personally, I would wear this both ways. Like, if I'm doing a no makeup day, I could just throw this on my lips, or I would add it as a topper on top of another lip product, not for pigment, but just for like the shine and the hydration of it. So that is e.l.f. And now I'm gonna take this off and we are going to apply Summer Fridays. Here is Summer Fridays, Rosewood Nights. I am just obsessed with the color that this got me. Like, just take a second and look at this. It's beautiful. Like, again, it's not like crazy pigmented. Like, this is not gonna give you what like a lipstick might give you, but this one definitely has more color to it than the e.l.f. one does. Like, this one did change the color of my lips. Like, there's pigment, but it's still like a light kind of coverage, if you know what I mean. Like, it's just so pretty, and it's so lightweight, it's so thin. I love how it feels. Like, it's so smooth, just like gliding my lips across feels so good because it's so soft and so smooth. The shine, oh my god, it's very high shine. Like, it looks like a gloss without feeling like a gloss whatsoever. To me, this feels more like a cross between a lip oil and a lip balm in the best way. Like, it doesn't feel thick, it doesn't feel sticky, it's so lightweight, it gives you the pigment, like, it gives you everything that you could want out of an oil without feeling like a gross, like, sticky oil, if you know what I mean. It's just so pretty. And I will say too, as far as the applicator goes, the e.l.f. one is a little bit wider, which I guess doesn't matter if like you're just using it as a topper or something, and because there's not much pigment. I do prefer the applicator of the Summer Fridays one because it's a little bit thinner and it's a little bit more pointed, so you can have a little bit more control over where you're applying, so that like you can get the edges of your lips just right, because again, this one does have a little bit more pigment, so that way you can work with it a little bit better and easier. So they both feel really good. They both are very high shine. At the end of the day, if you don't care so much about the pigment and about like the e.l.f. one being a little bit thicker, go with the e.l.f. It's $8. It's a third of the price. You're not gonna be missing out. Like, the e.l.f. one is still a really amazing lip oil, and I still use it and love it. Like, you're not gonna be sad about getting e.l.f. over Summer Fridays. But if you want one that is more lightweight and that has a little bit more pigment, I would go with the Summer Fridays. Like, if I'm being honest, you guys, the Summer Fridays ones are very much worth the price tag. Like, I use these religiously. Like, I feel like I just tried them not too long ago, And they're already such a staple in my collection. I bring them with me literally everywhere. I always have at least one of them in my purse ready to apply. And these have been lately my go-to for applying as a topper on top of like a lip liner. Like one of these with a nude lip liner for some reason just elevates any makeup look and makes it look just so amazing and so perfect. So I'm gonna say for me, since I have both of these, I see myself reaching for the Summer Fridays ones a little bit more than I would for the e.l.f. ones, just because they're more lightweight, they're a little bit more pigmented, and again, they just really elevate your lip looks while giving you that high shine, not feeling thick or heavy or sticky or anything like that. But I also really love the e.l.f. ones, and you cannot beat e.l.f. pricing. So I'm gonna say you can't go wrong either way. If you don't wanna spend the money on Summer Fridays, go with the e.l.f. and you're not gonna be sad about it. Again, they're both awesome. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments though what you guys think about both of these, how they looked, what you would choose. Give this a huge thumbs up for me, and please subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.